Hey guys, Kingkade here and welcome back to another video, and in this video I'm going to be showing y'all if the brand new key truck is worth buying or not. Let's go ahead and get right into this. So in the newest update they went ahead and added this key truck which you can actually get for free. So basically you just have to grind 5,000 bottle caps and then you can go ahead and buy it. So there we go. I think we also have to equip it in the garage now as well. So let's go ahead and open this up. Yep, here we go at the very bottom. Let's go ahead and equip this, and once we equip it we just click submit and let's go ahead and hop into a match and let's check it out. We're now in the game. They did also change the spawn area, so it does look quite a bit different now. But anyway, let's go and grab this. So I believe it is towards the back. So I think it should be in this area, and yep, there it is, all the way back there. Actually pretty far away. But yeah, anyway, they changed the spawn area. So now it's like quite a bit different. They did remove the ramp, which does kind of stink. But anyway, here is the car right here. So it looks like it uses the same radiator and engine as the ATV, which does kind of stink because that means we can't find any upgrades for a radiator or engine. But anyway, here we go. Let's go and toss them in. So they go in the front area. They are pretty easy to put in. Unlike the ATV was pretty difficult. So it looks like it actually holds 15 liters of water, which is pretty crazy, and then 4 liters of oil. But yeah, this radiator much better than the ATV. I believe the radiator on the ATV only held 5 liters, but this one holds 15, so it is quite a bit better. Anyway, let's go and attach all of these things. There we go. And then I'm not too sure where this thing goes. But anyway, let's go ahead and attach the door. And then this front bumper right here, this actually goes over this. So that covers it up. And then if we need to go ahead and make any changes, we just go ahead and take it off and then put it back on. Pretty easy. And then the fuel tank is actually on this side. We now went ahead and fueled it up. So let's go ahead and close it. And this car is a little bit different because the steering wheel is actually on the right side. So it's on this side instead. Usually it's on the left side, but this time it's on the right, which is kind of strange. But anyway, let's go ahead and close this. Turn this down and let's go ahead and start our engine, and there we go. So let's go ahead and head off. And just by sitting in this, the view is pretty bad. It is much worse than some of the others. I think it is still a little bit better than the flame truck, but it is still pretty bad. So yeah, I'm not really liking this view. I did actually test this car a little bit earlier on before the update, and whenever I got to the 5,000 meter mark, it was actually kind of difficult to see the road in front of me, because at the 5,000 meter mark you actually have to line your wheels so you can go ahead and cross the planks, and that was a little bit more difficult because we can't really see the road in front of us. Yeah, here it is right here. We are actually going pretty fast, like 150 right now. So that's actually pretty good just for this engine right here. So that's pretty nice. Which a downside to this is that you can't upgrade your engine or radiator, which does make the game a little bit boring. That's actually why I don't really like the ATV, because we can't get any upgrades for it. So that does make it a little bit more boring. And dang, we accidentally flipped over. So I did actually try flipping it over before, and it is actually quite easy whenever it's on its side. Whenever it's completely upside down, it's not easy at all, but whenever it's on its side like this, it is actually pretty easy. And there we go. Also, by the way, I recommend removing the wheels whenever you need to flip it over, just because it makes it a little bit easier. So I did actually test flipping it over earlier on whenever it was completely upside down, and it's actually very hard. I don't even think it would work even if you have something on the roof if it's completely upside down, because it's at like a 45-degree slant, because there's nothing on the back right here. Also, by the way, it does have a thing for you to attach trailers, so if you find any trailers, you are able to attach it right there. Another thing that I did realize is I think it flips over pretty easily. Like if you're going pretty fast, maybe like 100 miles per hour, and then if you do quite a sharp turn, it will easily flip over. Some of the other vehicles, if you turn sharply, they don't really flip over. They kind of get close to it, but they don't really flip over like this one. Like this one, it's almost a guaranteed chance if you go fast. Right now, we aren't really going too fast, so I don't really think it would work. And okay, it did work right there. I went ahead and tested it. I barely moved it over, and we did actually flip over. So you can't make any sharp turns in this vehicle or else it will flip over, which does really stink. Let's actually see if it can flip it completely over. So I went ahead and pushed it like this, and now let's see if we can push it back over. I don't think we can because it's at like this weird slant, but we might as well test it. So let's put it right there. Let's go ahead and push it, and as you see, we can't really push it back over. We can't really push it right here either because we just grabbed the door. And can I push it right here? And no. So I'm clicking F right here, and we aren't able to push it around this spot. We can only push it down here. So if it's in this angle right here, it's very hard to get it back over. You pretty much need dynamite, because since it's at like this weird 45-degree angle, you can't really push it over by hand. So I guess you could try attaching multiple things to this little area right here to kind of stop it from flipping over. But other than that, once it's like this, it's like pretty much impossible to get and flip over. Also, by the way, the gas usage does seem pretty good though. We made it to 1.6 thousand meters and only used 1.5 liters of gas, so that's actually pretty good. That's about about the same as the other engines. But yeah, once it's like this, very hard to flip back over, and yeah, that is the main downside to it. So I wouldn't really recommend buying this. If you do have the spare bottle caps and you really want to try out a new vehicle for free, then you could go ahead and get it. But if you only have like 500 bottle caps and you don't want to spend like 5 hours grinding for 5,000 bottle caps to buy this, then I probably wouldn't really recommend it. So overall, if you really want to get it, then you could go ahead and buy it. But if you're not too sure if you want to like grind for the bottle caps and stuff, then I probably wouldn't recommend it, because it flips over very easy. As you saw right there, we didn't even hit a rock. We just turned to the right kind of sharply, not too sharply, and it easily flipped over. No other vehicle would do it at that low of a speed. And whenever it's completely flipped over like this, it is pretty much impossible to flip over without dynamite, which really stinks. But anyway, that's gonna be all for this video though. So go ahead and leave a like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications, and I will see you all in the next video.